Ever since the release of Xuan, she is one of the most versatile characters due to her many buffs, mainly her 60% mitigated damage from her teammates to herself, and up to an 18% less damage taken to your whole team, all while providing up to a 12% crit rate for her allies at a max talent of 10 on her E, making her a viable option as a tank for all teams and all manners alike. That being said, the team comp commonly associated with her is the full quantum team with either Xingxie, but most preferably Sealy, and the other 3 fixed units is Xuan, Silverwolf, and Lynx. But is this team really the best? Let me explain. To me, the biggest competition is the simple swap of the DPS to that of Blade, or as a matter of fact, any future DPS that scales on HP in the future updates to the game. The full quantum team is built around Silverwolf's unique ability to apply a weakness to the enemy which reduces the damage resistance of that element by 20%. However, the skill is RNG, and on top of the 15% chance of no bug being placed at talent level 10 for Silverwolf's E, your odds significantly decrease if you have different element characters, meaning that if you have 4 different elements, including Silverwolf, you'll only have a 25% chance of applying the bug that you'll want. Therefore, the full quantum team allows for a 100% chance of applying the weakness of quantum to the enemy, which makes the Sealy full quantum team the top choice for a boss rush. With an explanation for the team out of the way, let's cover what I call the Quantum Blade team. Sounds pretty cool, honestly. There are immediate benefits to this team, as in terms of survivability, you might as well be indestructible because you have 3 HP scaling characters, that is Blade, Xuan, and Lynx, on top of the damage mitigation and reduced damage by Xuan, so chances are you're probably not gonna die. On top of that, a seemingly small benefit provided by Xuan and Lynx are now fully utilized by Blade, and that is the HP increasing buff that both of them provides, which is arguably the best part of this team, as when Sealy is using it, it's more of a survivability buff, but in this case, at talent level 10 of Xuan's E, Blade will be provided with an increase of 6% of Xuan max HP, while Lynx similarly increased Blade max HP by 7.5% of her max HP when she heals him and apply the survival sense effect for 2 turns. With some simple calculation, my Blade is at 7,462 HP, and with both buff on him, his HP is increased to 8,545, which is a 15% HP increase, which Blade scales off of, so it basically translates to a 15% damage buff. And Survival Sense also buff the chance at which Blade gets attacked as he is destruction, but in this team, you want Blade to get attacked because that will proc follow-up attack after he takes damage 5 times. Another benefit of this team, Blade, is his low point skill consumption. So he only needs to use 1 skill point every 3 turns, while Sealy needs to spend pretty much every turn on her E to keep a maximum damage output, which allows for more survival sense to be applied more consistently from Lynx and basically keep all the effect from the 3 other support. In terms of downside, there is not much to this team, as the only major one is the reduction of Silverwolf applying the wind buff, because now that is a 50-50 with 3 quantum character and a wind character, so now there's 2 elements. While the other is kind of situational because now the team is converted from a single target DPS with Sealy to a more AoE focused team due to Blade Blast and Ultimate. But arguably, AoE is more useful in this game as you rarely see yourself in a single boss situation as compared to like other games like Genshin. With that information out of the way, let's see the team comparison side by side.
こんなもんガツンとクリアしていこう。陰陽深呼吸ガツンとクリアしていこう。人事な消化上位人事ガツンとクリアしていこう。ガツンとクリアしていこう。2倍速2倍速なんてこんなもん2倍速ってこんなもん
So the result of the test was pretty expected. So Blade obviously excels in AoE damage, while Sealy excels in single target damage, and you can see the margins of difference in time there in between the tests. But like my previous argument goes, you most likely see a lot more AoE in this game as of currently. So from my experience, Blade team has a way easier time dealing with the game content, and especially with survivability, it's very crucial in this game. And so what's the verdict? So that being said, I'll probably still use the full quantum team more because, well, mainly, so let's say the memory, there's 2 teams, so more often than not, I'm gonna be using the full quantum team on one chamber and then my blade and Kara team on the other chamber. But like, let's say if I gotta beat Swarm again, I'll probably use the blade team because, well, Swarm is more of survivability and a lot of AoE. And in that case, well, for Sealy, Hunt Path is pretty hard. It's doable, but it's definitely harder than running Fu Xuan and Blade on Destruction or Abundance. You just don't die, and Blade also benefit from the damage buff provided by Abundance and Destruction. Thanks for watching!
お願いよ